I've never heard of these companies.
Hello. Hi, how are you?
You have not missed anything yet. We just started. This couple is sitting on the dock, and she seems to be cold. Yeah, she's cold. And, fittingly, we're playing as a bald guy with glasses. Alright, what is he doing? What? He's having problems. Come on. Why is it doing that? What the hell? Maybe it's already scuffed. It's having trouble with the controller. Let me try the keyboard. Wouldn't be a stream without some scuff. Alright, let's see. Yeah, that's much better. Stepping on the beach, yeah. That is much, much better. Now, okay, there we go. It is a very pretty game. Can I give her a flower? None of them do. The characters kind of look like, to me they kind of look like little carved wooden dolls almost. Oh, I got another flower. I can pick it? Okay. Achievement unlocked, she loves me not. Wow. Yeah, it actually did an achievement for that. Alright. So she's cold, and here's our car. It's like me trying to go to work this morning.
Aha.
Well, I will say so far I really like the music and the atmosphere. And the fact that I'm in it. I feel like I'm playing a Lego game. Oh my god, really? I don't know, her drawing him as a superhero is kind of cute. I'm guessing this is a flashback. Oh. Now I'm her? Okay. You've got a picture of him flexing. Here? Why are you finding this creepy? It's because they don't have eyes. And they're not saying real words. I don't know. I guess we'll put it on the table. No? I'm fluent in nonsense, so I understand. Yes! Oh, thank you! I was trying to... I didn't want to say something and, like, not say the right title. I was trying to think, what is that movie? It was Coraline. I see it. I was gonna say, you remember that movie? And you'd be like, what are you talking about? Here? No. Okay. Do I need to... I mean, if you're trying to surprise somebody with a gift, the ideal spot is pretty crucial. Here?
What's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
I don't know. I love when the neighbors just randomly try to shoot birds in the street. Am I gonna look for her? Is that Clayton from Tarzan? It might be. Question? They really like this lake. Also, when she was upstairs, can you do the lucky number 7 for free? Sure. Well, she was upstairs and she was like, I don't know. I thought maybe she was insinuating something because she like grabbed her stomach. I was like, is it nerves or is this like some kind of hint that she's pregnant or something? Thanks. That was random. So it looks like you're convinced that thing's scuffed. It's not. I've been made to drink hot sauce and... You call a second chance? No. I told you get one. Gambling is gambling. Why wouldn't she have a wrench? What's up, Toffee?
Say, fellas, did somebody mention the door to darkness?
So is he painting all of his neighbors, I guess? He's even painted the dude with the gun. Alright. We left her upstairs.
Oh, what's that? Honey!
I know it's supposed to be gibberish on purpose, but it almost sounds like he's drunk. Where's she at?
Oh.
It feels like a horror movie. Spooky said it was creepy. Oh, I see.
I don't know.
She wants to give him the present at the dock because it's like a special place to them. Have fun playing Mario Kart. Better luck next time on the spin.
Still confused?
So these two are a couple. I'm guessing it's his birthday or an anniversary or something, and she wants to give him a present at the dock. Because she was looking all around the house, finding somewhere to put it, and then saw the picture of the dock. This game's gonna pull an up.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was a flashback to earlier that day, I think. Now it's gonna storm and ruin the moment. Can I just stay in this part of the game? I love rain sounds. Oh, I have to actually drive the car? Oh, jeez. Scuffed controls for this. Or is it just going? I can't tell. No, it moves when I move, but it might just be doing it itself. So why is it letting me turn the car if it shouldn't be turning? GTA June Edition. I don't think it's quite that kind of game. It's definitely got a good atmosphere. The music is very pretty. How long is it? From what I read, it was less than 3 hours. Are we dreaming? Yeah, he was dreaming. What is that? It's his head. Hey, bald is beautiful, alright? Yeah, he was having a nightmare. And now he's in a wheelchair. I think I know what's going on.
Huh?
I'm guessing that's the basement. No? Oh, it's his workroom. Okay.
Yeah.
Remember. This is the neighbor kid. So I guess we play as the whole street? Yeah, everybody? Soccer ball? Sorry, football. Yeah, I know what's going on. Hey, what's up, Leah?
This is why kids should stay in school.
I think, just so we're all following, I think so far what we've seen is that his wife wanted to give him a present. She couldn't pick where to put it in the house. She sees the picture of the lake that they love going to and says, hey, why don't we go to the lake and I'll surprise him with the gift. They go to the lake, and right when she's giving him the gift, it starts to storm. So they get in the car to leave. They get into a car accident. He's now alone in the house in a wheelchair. The title of the game is Last Day of June. June is his wife.
You are a sad, strange little man.
Yeah.
And you have my pity.
He's sad and strange. I think he's paralyzed and widowed. And I guess the paintings are letting us revisit what happened.
Oh.
voice acting is something else. So I'm guessing these paintings are gonna let us see what happened. And these are memories? So like he's remembering when they set up the scarecrow that looks like him. You know, the game summary did say that it was kind of about loneliness, and I can see how that is so. If I was in this situation, to be honest, I don't know if I could still live here. Oh. Can't go that way. Alright, so this is the neighbor kid. Okay. Do I have to go back to the house? Save her? His dad's off shooting at birds. Like it's such a totally normal thing. Dad doesn't want to play with him either, so he just wants someone to play with him. The kid just wants friends. I always wanted a treehouse when I was a kid. I get the feeling we're gonna see everybody's perspective from that day and how everything connected. Okay. I feel so bad for this kid. He just wanted someone to play with him. And he's got drawings on the wall of people playing with him. And it's all the people that have said no. Guy's still shooting his gun. This reminds me of my childhood. Oh no. I mean, I didn't have many friends either, but... What is this? Can't do anything with it? Okay. So what are... Oh, must be a collectible or something. What? Okay. I guess he had friends before? I don't know. Oh yeah, the sounds are very funny. Sounds are definitely very funny. Hey Tolkien, how's it going? Yeah, the art style we were saying kind of makes us think of Coraline. I like it too. I like the art style and the music, but the story is some depressing stuff so far. Knock this one over too. Oh boy. And this guy's still shooting his gun. This is a neighborhood, man. Play. It's like I finally got a friend. Hey, this poor kid, he was asking everybody to play with him and nobody would. Then he was just sulking up in his treehouse. Jog. End the day. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I see what's happening. Just trying to get his ball. Goddamn. Rewind. Is that what I'm supposed to do? Or is this just taking me back? These sounds are very funny for such a sad game. Okay, so I guess I shouldn't have clicked on that because now it's just got me back here. Is there a way to like... I guess not. We'll just run over to where we need to go. So to catch you up, Toki, the main character of the game went to spend a nice day on the lake with his wife, who had a surprise present for him. And it started to storm, so they got in the car to leave. And then it flashed forward to him alone in his house in a wheelchair after they got in a car accident. So this little boy looks like he lost his soccer ball and he was trying to get his ball back, and they swerved to not hit him, and that's what caused the accident. The grandpa gets you every time. his noises were something else. So after this, I guess we gotta try a different painting. So when we looked at the painting initially, the prompt was save her. So is that saying, like, he's just, like, that's what he wishes he could do? But I can't do anything else. The dog is barking like, don't do it. So what do... Hold up. I can't interact with anything else. I can't leave. So do I have to, like, do something different? Hello, zombie. Thank you for the lurk. I wonder if I need to... You're saying the dog's barking like, don't do it. I wonder if I need to, like, do something different. Blight of Eden is raiding with a party of 5. Hello! It's a raid! What is going on? Get raided, nerd. Thank you. I love getting raided. Especially when I'm playing a very depressing game. How is it going? We're playing Last Day of June on the last day of June because I'm fucking hilarious. How was your stream? What, Omori? I don't know that game. Palpoots? Is that how I say that? Thank you for the follow. You were just playing a depressing game as well. Yeah, so far this one is pretty bad. We're playing as a guy whose wife has died. Like, it's pretty sad. I have not heard of Omori though. Thank you for the raid. I guess we got to go back into the painting and do something differently. The Moblin Slayer said I should raid you. Well, thank you, Moblin Slayer. Chocobo? Yes. It's like Undertale. That's another game I haven't played. That's on my list, though, of things I should try, though. I've heard several people tell me I should just play it on my own. They're like, don't stream it the first time. Hi, they recommend both. I will, add Omori to my list. I hadn't heard of that one. Alright, we gotta figure out what we're supposed to do differently here, though. Otherwise, we're just gonna go in circles. Thank you for the follow, Blight. And the raid, of course. There you go, Spooky. There's the grandpa again. There's got to be something I can do differently. Like it wants me to change what happened almost. I wonder if I need to go to the grandpa because he was calling us over. And this poor kid, he just wants somebody to play with him, and nobody will, except for the dog. Thank you for the lurk. Can I go this way? Yeah, what happens if I go this way instead? These weird noises play? I'm in my 30s and my back hurts like that. So do I need to get the kite? I don't know, I feel like just being up here right now is enough to change things, isn't it? Can't go that way. You're in your 20s and your back hurts like that. Back pain is no joke. You ever just like sleep wrong? And like your alarm clock goes off and you reach over to turn it off and you're just like, oh, I'm broken today. Like, it's the fucking worst. So do I need to go and try to get the... Oh, I can probably... Yeah. If we get that rope. At 39, if you simply think, oh, my back feels fine today. Yeah, it's like, as soon as you turn 30, your body just stops working. It's like midlife puberty. Hey, remember when your knees used to not hurt? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Give me that kite. What's this? Nothing? Okay. So how do I get the kite? You don't think your knees ever didn't hurt? Woke up on my 30th birthday like it starts. That is the truth. 29, you're just like, oh, I'm still young. 30th birthday, immediate change. Can I go? Wow. Oh, wait. Give me this. I get it now. All right. Now what? Do we fly it somewhere? Or maybe he's more interested in playing with this. Okay. This guy's actually 33.
No.
Looks good for his age, yeah. See, this is all the kid wanted. It's just someone to play with him. If the grandpa had just played with him. Probably rolled it back, if I had to guess. So I think what's happening is that he's reliving the events and seeing them from other perspectives. And if the rest of these paintings go the way that the little boys did, we're going to see what really happened. And then we're going to see what he wishes had happened. I'm just saying that based on one. I could be completely wrong, but remember is what it said the first time, and then after that it was save her. But I don't think we can. I don't think it's a supernatural kind of game. All the theories. We'll see. Or is this saying it would have happened anyway? What is going on? So wait, is it that like now the kid played with the kite, but something else made them crash? I really want to know where this is going. I was right. Hey, you know how we've made you sad? We're gonna double down on that. So you have missed quite a bit. Well, we only just got to these. I had theorized earlier that she was pregnant based on her grabbing her stomach, and now we've seen that she was. Guess I can't get to that yet. Some of this voice acting is very funny. It's like they're speaking Simlish. It sounds like they're Sims. It really does. Wait, what was that? Okay. It's unsettling. Can I go this way? Nope. We need to find another painting. Can't go that way. There's that painting back there, but can't get to it. And then there's that one over there, but I can't get to that either. Aha. I need to just keep all my theories to myself. Save her. No, I don't think that's what happened. And it also has already showed us that when they were together at the lake and everything, she was very happy. Unless the timeline is not the way we think it is. I don't know. Okay, so I guess this woman was in love with him? If she survived the crash, though. This chick be obsessed. What? Come on, there's nothing wrong with having a book full of pictures of somebody and hearts drawn everywhere and then using a can opener as an excuse to knock on their door. That's totally normal behavior. She's just trying to be nice. Yeah, she's trying to be nice. She's not obsessed. What are you talking about? What I want to know is she an ex-girlfriend or is she just, like, obsessed with him? I'm starting to think everyone that lives on this street has a very sad life. Little kid just wants friends. A neighbor that spies on him. You come here for good vibes and I'm just depressed. Hey, to be fair, my go live notification today said I'm here for the tears. Sometimes we like to feel things around here, alright? It's gonna be bad when I do Life is Strange. Okay. It's just leaves. Really? Okay. Guess I gotta go around. Your new webcam? What camera did you get? That's exciting. That guy's still... I'm gonna complain about that guy shooting his gun for this whole game. Alright. We got our box of goodies. I don't think that's safe. Oh, God. Really? Do I have to, like, rake up the leaves? Yeah, I see a rake. Logitech 920. I think... Yeah, Logitech 920 is the same as my cat cam. My old webcam. That's a good camera. Excellent choice. That's a good webcam. Alright, we apparently are incapable of carrying a box through the leaves, so we're gonna rake them up. I wonder if... Seems like the kind of thing that Steam would be like, here's an achievement for that. Let me see. Nope. Well, it was fun anyway. Alright, let's put it back. Leaves disappearing into thin air. Is that not what happens when you rake? You're telling me that when you rake leaves, they don't just, like, vanish? Alright, this is not safe. He's playing with a leaf blower. Yeah. I've actually, believe it or not, I've seen people driving trucks that are loaded like this on the highway, and it's not strapped down. And I'm like, you are Final Destination waiting to happen. I am not driving behind you. So I'm guessing she's moving away to get away from him? I don't know. I think this is open to interpretation since there's no explicit dialogue. That one guy with a refrigerator and 20 boxes and no bungees? Seriously. I don't know, I have a feeling it's not actually going to really tell us more about that, and it's kind of just... What do you think it is? It is a nice truck. It's about the same shade of green that I painted my spare room. Assuming that it's green. It looks green to me anyway. So because the boxes aren't tied down, they spill all over the road. And we still get into a car accident. And now we have to fix it. So how do we fix it? What do we do different? Do we tie the boxes down? There's an idea. Yeah, there's a thing to tie him down. No, don't shrug. Alright, we need to find a rope. I don't think it's about figuring out what happened. I think it's... My theory right now is that it's one of two things. Either we're seeing him playing out like what could have been different to make this not happen, but it still happened. Or maybe we really are changing the past, but this game is exploring the concept that you can't change the past, and that even if you do something to change it, you inadvertently cause it to still happen. Like, okay, so we stopped the little boy from throwing the soccer ball on the road, but she drops all her boxes and the accident happens anyway. Like, that kind of thing. But I don't know. Yeah, steal the roof from the old man. So I don't know if we're actually changing things or not. Oh, the rope's not here. The little boy's laughing somewhere, though. Can I please get a rope? Rope? I tried. Okay, so we can't take theirs. Where else did we see a rope? Wait, he had one by his treehouse, didn't he? Guess not. There's got to be another rope somewhere. Do you have to change his again so he can use the rope? Oh, maybe. That would be wild. Yeah, she doesn't just duck. Can't ask you for rope. That would be crazy if I had to like go back into the other painting. What about this? No? No rope? Like how many different ways can you change the past? Just gonna look everywhere first, though that is a very good theory. Wait. End the day, and then just E. Okay. Nothing down here? What's up with you?
Nah. Either.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to talk to him either. Just shooting a gun off. And we're back over here now. Yeah, I don't want to talk to that guy. And that's the edge. Huh. You know, maybe you're right. It's worth a shot, right? Not that kind. It looks like they're collectibles, and the face indicates who you have to use to collect it. Because I was able to pick up the one that had her face on it. Alright, so let's end the day. Cause the car accident with our boxes again. And then, I'll go back into the little boy's painting and see if we can change it. So, you know what? Hang on. When we get back, something I just noticed. Something that makes me think you might be in the right track with that. So, obviously, these different paintings are like portals into the perspectives of these other characters. And this painting right here is showing what caused the accident. So I'm guessing there can only be one cause at a time. You know, like, obviously, it can't have happened for multiple reasons. So you're probably in the right track thinking that we need to change how the accident happened again in order to do something different here. But at that point, it's like, what point is there changing this if this still makes it happen? So I don't understand. I don't know. Let's try it. Let's see. This game is a little mean in the sense that we're going to keep seeing the car accident over and over and over. Or at least it lets us quickly. I don't have to do every single thing over and over. Look at that, it focused on the rope. Now you're thinking with portals.
What can I say except you're welcome?
And look! When she witnesses it. Alright. So now we go back here and get the rope. I think it's definitely... It's exploring the idea that you can't change it. I can't remember what movie it was that I watched, but somebody in the movie said something about time, the flow of time. If you change it, it's just like throwing a rock in a pond. Like, it'll ripple, but eventually it evens out again. Like, you can't change what happens. So, like, you know, we can change what happened to a degree, but then something else makes it happen anyway. The little boy must be able to play with someone other than the dog and the old man. I don't know, because at the beginning, her and the idiot with the gun and our character all told him no. Like, no, we don't want to play with you. No, I don't think it was Butterfly Effect. No, I don't think... I haven't actually seen that movie, so I don't think it was that. Like, Until Dawn. Guy with the gun needs to get it together. What? What, you mean it's totally normal to just be standing out in your neighbor's street just shooting at birds? This game clearly takes place in America. If it was in the UK, the guy would be out there trying to hit the bird with a knife. So now it's changed back to the soccer ball. Old man, please save us. Okay, nothing new. Still can't leave the room. Alright, so now we need to go get the rope. Right? Is it gonna... Hang on a sec. Where's that rope at? Follow the gunshots. Let's put this on the truck. Thank you for the 50 bits, Cosmic. No, don't shrug. Did I absent-mindedly like just get in the truck and not change anything a minute ago because I was talking? All right, we need the rope. You needed something uplifting. We're not even done yet. It's probably gonna get worse. Excuse me. Thanks. That's basically what they sound like, yeah.
Smashing.
There we go. Now that's how you secure a payload. Just stack it up. What are you doing? Maybe she can play with the little girl? I really want to know if we're actually changing things or if it's just him dreaming. I really, really want to know. Ah. She got him out of the road. Oh, we've still got 2 perspectives to explore. I wonder if he's just having like recurring dreams about what could have been different.
What do we say to the god of death? Not today.
Or, alternatively, what's happening is we are going back and changing things. And then he's still waking up in this room. So he's going back and trying to change it again. Because it didn't work. Because I just got an achievement after finishing that chapter titled "It Didn't Work?" with a question mark. So I think if he's not just dreaming and we really are changing the past, he's waking up in the present and nothing's different. And he's going, wait, I thought I fixed this. Which makes it a lot more upsetting. Remember. Maybe he's the one who's dead. Well, we've already played one game like that I won't name just in case anyone ever wants to play it. He doesn't know. He thinks he's alive. Yeah, I've played a game where that is what happens. It'd be interesting to see if that happened here again. Really? So, because this idiot wants to go shoot some birds. Yeah, I'd be frustrated too. Fuck that. Stop trying to shoot the goddamn birds. Like, it's raining. Like, people are trying to live in their homes peacefully, and you're out there firing rounds into the sky. Car's still destroyed. Yikes. Okay, well there's the guy with the gun. Back to the house. Yeah, I want to do this. I want to see this guy's perspective, because what the hell was he doing? He's just shooting his gun all day. You need to chill out. Save her. No remember this time? Just straight up save her? You know, there's an easy way to do that. It's just stop shooting at birds. So that's why you're trying to shoot this bird? It stole a medal?
Nah.
This music just got weird. I don't know. I think it's a vibe. Makes me think of explosions in the sky. Birds do dumb things like hit your window for 3 months straight? Yeah, but Cosmic, you're not out there waving a rifle around, telling your neighbors to mind their own business as you shoot at it, like... She might be. It's true, we don't know her life. It was definitely an odd change, but I feel like they were probably going for that, like, Life is Strange, like, here we're showing you how everything is connected, it's intense kind of mood. Mood change with the music, yeah. Dude, I get it. It's a medal, probably belonged to your grandfather or father, whoever that is, but it's not worth all of this. The way he runs. Can't leave? What are these noises? Sounds like Scooby, he really does. I can't believe they're making me do the shooting now. I've been complaining about this guy shooting the whole game, and now they're making me do it. What is this run? Like, what the... She's still like, nah, I don't want to talk to you. Where's my dog at? Okay. So I wonder if I have to go back and make him play with the kite again, so that he's not playing with the dog, and then I can use the dog. Can I grab this? Nope. Up here. But then again, I haven't done anything to see the way it really went. The heck? All right. There's got to be something I can do. Okay. Well, what the heck am I supposed to do? I feel like I've interacted with pretty much everything. What am I missing? So if I talk to him and try to get the dog back, the dog gets distracted and doesn't come with me. And I can't open this because I need the dog, I'm assuming. So what the heck? I'm talking to her, she wants nothing to do with me. She's like, nah. Can't open that. Well, I'm 100% confused. Is there anything down here? I can't, like, get him his kite. Good luck changing, not changing the past. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do right now. Because I can't get the dog to leave the kid. Shoot the kite. I'm definitely confused. Wait. Ah. I did not know I could come over here. There we go. So that's why we were trying to grab it. The running in this game is a fine example of great animation. Okay. Gun guy reminds me of the Hello Neighbor guy. I've actually never played Hello Neighbor. Is the rope over here? It is. Come get your ball. Well, the dog is distracted with the little boy, so we need to do the kite again, right? But then does that change the girl with the rope? You spilled again? Didn't you just do that recently? I hope you didn't mess anything up. And then she asks for the rope. No, no. Yeah, I was gonna say, so then she's not using the rope anymore. It's the same spill, you just went back in time. Yeah, stare at your monitor and try to remember, and then save the water. Alright, so now the boxes caused it again. Okay. End of the day. So nothing changed. What did I miss? Still the boxes. Okay. I am so confused. What did he need the dog for? I think... Maybe it's because I kept shooting at it without the dog there. Because like they showed this. Shoot. Call dog. Ah, so the dog's preventing him from going to certain trees. Yeah, okay. So the dog basically redirects where the bird goes. I like how he's shooting at trees and that lady's still standing there. Like, man, how do I pack my truck? Wait, what's up here? Oh, wait, so he's in front of that tree. How did that... I did that like 4 times. Whatever. That was a stupid puzzle. Let's move on. I don't understand. Like, was I just supposed to do it a whole bunch over and over? I don't get it. I swear I did that like 4 times. Okay.
What the hell's going on?
Yeah, I have no idea. That was a scuffed puzzle. I was not a fan of that. There's a rope. Okay, so yeah, there's a rope that might be able to help the other lady. Welcome back, Cosmic. How was your water spill? Your desk is dry and you got M&Ms. He's fine. Yes, adults do buy Pokemon cereal. Absolutely. Live your best life. And Cosmic, the only thing you missed was a very annoying puzzle. I don't know why it worked the last time that I did that. I didn't do anything different. Okay, so now the box is causing it again. So I'm guessing I think this is a twofer, because we need to get that vase out of the way with the kid, right? And then use that extra rope to tie down the boxes, and then come back with the hunter and get the medal. Assuming we don't have any more obnoxious bird chases. Children don't really buy cereal. It's true, their parents buy it for them, right? That was the best part about being a kid. Other than sitting alone in your treehouse, you didn't have to pay for shit. Excuse me? Okay, I can't get that. Oh my god, if I had to do the bird puzzle every time... No thank you. That puzzle was dumb. I'm sorry. I'm loving this game so far, as sad as it is. I love the music and the art and everything else about it, except for that bird puzzle. Hey lady, there's a rope back there. Play? Well, that rules out that theory. Okay. Let's fly our kite. I'm remembering that I saw a review of this game describe it as Groundhog Day, and I'm starting to see why they said that. How many times have we heard that bell and seen this car crash? Okay, now let's get her that rope. And then the hunter, I think we should be able to go get the medal. Yes, you want to tie it down. It's like the worst. Who packs their truck like that? Alright. Let's get that rope. Yeah, you got that rope?
No.
Okay. Still the rocks? Let me guess, the dog is gonna run out on the ledge. Yep. Asking for help. Alright. Now, we get him his medal. Don't make me do the bird shit again, please. Please don't. I swear to God. Okay, good. I was about to fucking riot. I was gonna be like, no! And he's in a haystack because he couldn't get this gate open, but as the little boy, we destroyed the vase that was in the way. So now we should be able to grab that. Just take your shit back, man. You've been shooting up the whole town for it. Alright, now what? So the dog doesn't have any reason to call for help, right? So this... I mean, it's not going to, but this should fix it, right? We still have to play as the grandpa. But now he feels bad. He should have felt bad to begin with. It's like shooting up the whole fucking town. Look, he built a birdhouse. Alright, maybe he's not so bad. Yeah, he's getting more and more distraught that it's not working. Achievement unlocked. Why won't this work? So if we actually are manipulating the past, I can imagine how ridiculously frustrating that would be, that nothing you're doing is working. I still feel like maybe he's not actually changing the past, though, and that this is all things he's imagining. I don't know. What is happening? Now he's... more depressed because it was his fault? The rain is a mood, though. Yeah, the lighting looks really nice. I love the whole atmosphere of the game. Even if the people look a little weird. Alright, Grandpa. Save her? Question mark. What the hell? So that was actual words. What the hell is happening?
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Old man's got some pep in his step.
Marty, I'm scared.
Why can't I get to that? I don't know. So... What is going on? What? Can't get past it. Is that June? Can't open her. It's one determined old man. Achievement unlocked. Some things cannot be changed. I don't know what's going on. I have a couple theories, but I feel like we're so close to the end. I should just keep them to myself and see what happens. Try again. So we're changing the positions of these people and what they were doing. Is it he has no one left to blame? That's one theory that I have in my head right now. But the other one is wildly different. Because I'm pretty sure that was her crying and screaming every time the old man tried to come to the house. And the achievement that unlocked was some things cannot be changed. And the faces were being scribbled out. And she's an artist. So my other thought is, what if she's the one that survived the crash? And there was some weight to this theory earlier that maybe we're actually dead. It's either that, or that he has no one left to blame. I have no idea. I'm completely enthralled in trying to find out what's going on, but I have no idea right yet. But I'm invested. Maybe it's something completely different and come play with me. Kid distracted her on the bike. There's only 3 options. I'm not confused about what's happened, I'm confused about where it's going and what the ultimate reveal is. Like... I wish I had a confetti gun. That's pretty funny. So what, that stops her from looking at the picture?
Oh.
Which gets rid of the idea to go to the lake at all?
Ah.
But the thing is, he had the idea to go there too. Yep. Achievement unlocked. You could not stop this. So it doesn't matter if he changed her mind about going, because he wanted to go there too. Really? Cat's attacking my computer. Stop it. Ruining the moment. Forget? What does it mean, forget? What? It's all the different...
Ah, Emily. Oh. Oh, yeah.
They pulled a Little Misfortune and a Donnie Darko all at once. So those memories we saw of her being pregnant weren't memories. It was like he was seeing it. Right? Well, I'm sufficiently depressed. That was very good, though. That was... For being such a short, kind of silly at times little game, that was really good. So it was like there was a little bit of a supernatural element. My two theories were both partially right. I said it was either that we were actually changing time, or he was like just imagining it and time couldn't be changed. So we were actually changing the events. But, you know, like the thing said, some things can't be changed. So no matter what we tried to do, the accident still happened, right? Someone snuck in here and threw sand in my eyes. Why does this keep happening? Dude, that last bit there where we were hugging her, I was trying not to start crying. I'm not even lying. Oh my god. So basically, since Theo missed a lot of it, and Cosmic, you say you don't understand, what I took from this was that the accident was inevitable. Like, nothing we could do would stop the accident from happening. The accident killed her and left him paralyzed. And no matter how much we tried to change it, it still happened. And we even went as far back in preventing it as we could, to the point of stopping her from even seeing the picture of the lake to get the idea to go there. But the problem is, our character wanted to go there too. So it still happened. And he found himself back in that moment, and he wouldn't get in the car. Like, he wouldn't open the door and get in the car because he knew, well, if I get in the car, we're gonna get in the accident, she's gonna die. And so he went around the side of the car and knocked on the window and was like, hey, you drive. So he died. So when we were playing as the old man, and we were hearing all that crying, that was her. And all of the scribbles was her trying to think of ways to stop it. She went through the same process that he did, trying to stop it from happening to him. But she was pregnant. So I would assume that that would be her reason to not get in the passenger seat the same way that he did. Holy shit. So he sacrificed himself to change the past and let his wife and child live, basically. Is the cliff notes. Holy shit. That's heartbreaking. Yeah, you never lie. That's so fucked up. But that was so good. Oh. An epilogue? Hi, Pixel. You're here while we're all trying not to cry. How are you doing? This was... Oh my god, it's the kid. Bringing her a flower just like we did. You've really got to pour it on us, don't you? Wow.